What is going on, everybody? 2 more weeks until Call of Duty Black Ops 3 comes out. I am excited! Alright guys, now because Call of Duty is going to be coming out really soon, I thought I would go around and touch on all of the guns that are going to be coming to Black Ops. I'm not going to touch on any of the pistols or any of the launchers or anything like that, the special weapons. I'm just going to be touching on all of the primary weapons. I don't want this video to be too long, but we're going to get right into this. The first gun I am going to talk about is the Kuda. Now the Kuda is a submachine gun. It is a fully automatic gun. It really reminds me of the KF-5 from Advanced Warfare, from the stats that it has and the look. It is a very well-rounded gun. It's got very balanced recoil, and it is something that I think is going to be used quite a bit in the game. Next up, we have the Weevil. Now, the Weevil is a fully automatic submachine gun, and it has a large magazine capacity. Now, this one kind of reminds me a little bit of the ASM-1 in a sense, mostly because the fire rate is so high, and you could get a lot of variations of the ASM-1 from Advanced Warfare to match the high magazine capacity of the Weevil that is coming to Black Ops 3. Once again, this gun is going to be used quite a bit, I feel. I'm not a big submachine gun user, I really like assault rifles, but this one looks very fancy. I really am looking forward to seeing this one and what it can put out. Next, we have the Razorback. The Razorback is another submachine gun. It is the best accuracy in the class, and it is a very mid-range centered weapon. This is something that I would gravitate towards if I have to use the submachine gun for any particular reason. I really like the look of this one. This one looks very futuristic to me. I think this is going to be the one that everybody's going to be like, ooh, let me grab a class with this gun and let's see what I can do with this, huh? Ladies. The next one, this is a kind of a bad picture, but this is the Vesper. What this one's special power is it has the fastest fire rate in the class. This is going to be one that is going to have an issue with recoil. I feel that since it has such a fast fire rate, it's going to be one of those ones that you hold down the trigger and then the next thing you know, you're looking up at the clouds and you don't know what happened. Alright guys, the next one I'm going to be talking about here is the VMP. This is another submachine gun, and it has a very high output of damage. But the cost of this one is that it has a very small magazine. This is one of the ones that is going to be probably centered around specific game modes, I feel. A lot of search and destroy players are probably going to like this one, and a lot of capture the flag maybe? But I don't know, look at the front of this gun. If you look at it, it's kind of got like a stake hammer kind of look at the front of it. I don't know what that's about, but it kind of gives it a funky look. I am not complaining. Okay, now we're going to be getting into the assault rifles. Now the first one I'm going to talk about here is the ARK-7. The ARK-7 has to remind you all of the AK-47 or the AK-12. It's got that fast fire rate and it's very medium recoil. This is one that everybody uses. This is going to be the one just like the AK-12 in Advanced Warfare that everybody's going to be using. The next one up is the Man-O-War, and holy crap, look at this thing. This is almost like a light machine gun assault rifle. Very, very strong damage and very slow fire rate. If you can get a faster fire rate attachment on this gun, I think this is going to be something that everybody is going to try to level up. This one kind of has me confused. It is the HVK-30. Now this is another assault rifle, but look at the fire rate on this thing. That's crazy fire rate for an assault rifle. It looks very lightweight. It almost looks like a hybrid between a submachine gun and an assault rifle. I'm looking forward to seeing what this one has in store, but right off the bat, this does not look too appealing to me. The color is actually even kind of gross as well. Now the Shiva is what, or the Shiva is what we're going to be talking about next. I'm not quite sure the name. This one is the semi-automatic rifle in the game. Now there's not much to say about semi-automatic rifles because usually there are only one per game and they are their own category. Either you are amazing with these or you suck with these. Trust me, I suck at using these weapons. There is nothing in me that wants to use these weapons. But I mean, look at this thing. It looks like the arm from the Terminator. This thing is just absolutely massive for a semi-auto assault rifle. Next, we have the M8A7. Now we're getting into the burst weapons. This one is the 4 burst weapon. Very high rate of fire, very minimal recoil. I've never been a real big fan of the 4-round burst guns, or even the 3-round burst guns at that. My accuracy is not good enough to be able to use these guns. If you have good accuracy, this is going to be the one that you're going to want to grab. This one or the next one I'm going to talk about. And the next one is the XR2. This is the 3-round burst weapon in the game. Once again, you have to have extreme accuracy if you're going to want to use these. My accuracy is not nearly on point enough to use any burst weapons, but I know a lot of people like the 3-round burst over the 4-round burst. And now we are going to be getting into the meat of the weapons. We are talking about the KRM-262. This is the shotgun category. Now this one's damage is fat. I mean, look at the damage of this weapon. Close quarter weapon, not much to say about shotguns. If you're anywhere within the vicinity, or they can tap you on the shoulder with the shotgun, you are dead. And the next shotgun is the fully automatic Haymaker 12. This is the kind of the troll gun. I call these troll guns because I know in Advanced Warfare you have the S12, and the S12 is a fully automatic shotgun. I remember making people rage so bad that they wet their pants when I was using that gun. So I'm looking forward to using this one. It's kind of like a trolling shotgun. Okay, now we're going to get into LMGs, light machine guns. Now the first one we're going to be talking about is the BRM. Now, of course, it is fully automatic and it's got very strong damage and a balanced recoil. These weapons are all around great, but the downside to these are that they are heavy. You can't really move around that well when you actually have these guns. It is one of those, stay back and just wait for them to come out and unload on them. By the looks of it, it doesn't look that different from anything else I've seen when it comes to light machine guns. Now the next one, the light machine gun that we're going to be talking about, is the Dingo. And what the heck is this thing? Crazy looking light machine gun. I don't really even know what I'm going to say about this one. I don't want to underestimate it and I don't want to overestimate it, but I haven't seen any gameplay with this gun. And it's kind of shocked me. I mean, look at this thing. It looks like it belongs on top of a tank or something. I don't know. And now what a lot of you have been waiting for. We are going to be getting into the snipers. Now the first one I'm going to be talking about is the Locust. The Locust is a bolt-action sniper rifle. This is the trick shot sniper rifle. It's a one-shot kill usually with the ribs and above, high accuracy, but the fire rate is low because it is bolt-action. This is going to be the Morse of Black Ops 3. And the next one is the Draken or the Draken, one of those two. This is a semi-automatic sniper, and it is a one-hit kill in the upper chest and above. I'm not really sure about this one. I've never been a big fan of these semi-automatic sniper rifles, mostly because the damage is a little bit lower, and getting back on target with the gun after it recoils is very hard, and a lot of the times you do need to hit people twice with these types of weapons. And the last one, we saved the best for last. What is this? This is the P06. This is a burst sniper. Now, this is like an electrically charged, I believe, sniper rifle, and it is brand new to Call of Duty. I'm not going to review it. I'm not even going to look at it and see what I think it's going to be like because I have no idea. It says it's a 3-round burst. That makes no sense to me. Leave what you think down in the comments on this gun. I am not quite sure what it's going to be like, and I want to hear you guys' opinions on this. Well, thank you all so much. Like and subscribe. See you all later.